Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sunil and today I'm going to start Ansible. So, what is Ansible? Ansible is a configuration management tool, and what you can do with this configuration management tool, you can deploy any application automatically and in so many systems. Let's say if you want to install Apache in 100 servers, so what you will do? So this, in general, you you will log in into all server and then you will install the application manually, right? But by using configuration management tool, you can automate this by a single playbook. You will write a small line of codes and you will execute into the ends by in Ansible server, and it will deploy in all the 100 servers. So it's very easy itself, it's very easy to use, and it is written in YAML language. And YAML is a very simple language, it's a human readable language. Like if you say car, so what's the type of car, and color is, let's say it's a Maruti car and its color is red, something like anything else. So it is like a human readable language. We will talk about the YAML syntax. We will talk about YAML syntax later. So let's say how it works. So generally it having two components. It's an agent less tool and works on the push model. You do not have to install any agents in any node to manage, right? So let's see here. So this is your controller node, control node, and these are the manage node where you want to perform the task, right? These are manage nodes. Let's say I'm going to and choose entry. Okay, so in control node we will install Ansible, right? And we do not, as you know, we do not have to install any agents in manage node. It will work over SSH. So you have to make the passwordless authentication between control node and manage node. So there is like this, right? So let's see how to install and configure Ansible. Let's say I have 6 machines. One is master, which you say control node, and there are 5 managed nodes. So let's say how to configure it, how I configure in my system. So what you have to do, you have to create the all nodes which you want to manage, and then you have to make entry in etc/etc slash host file. You can see here I have made entry of all my nodes here from node 1 to node 5, and this is the IP address of my node 1, and this is the fully qualified domain name of that node, and this is the short form of that node, host node, right? This is for all. So you have, let's suppose you have create node 6, then you have to make entry over here. So you can configure the Ansible locally in your system by using your local etc host file if you do not have the DNS. Generally, these entry is managed by the DNS, but yeah, we do not have DNS this time, so I have make entry over in the etc file, right? So if you ping, no need to ping the IP address directly. You can ping the node 01. If you ping directly, it will take the IP address from etc/host file, right? So now I am able to communicate to my managed node. Now, so here you can install the yum command to install Ansible. Yum install Ansible -by. So yum will install the Ansible and it will resolve all the dependency in installing system. Right now I have installed Ansible in my system, so I'm not really using this command. I can show you the Ansible version. Sorry, this is the capital B hyphen. Okay, so I have installed 2.9.7 version in my machine. Okay, so after that what you have to do, you have to create one user admin or any user from any user, or you can do it from the root also. So I have the admin user and I log in with that. After that what you have to do, you have to create the key in order to make the passwordless authentication. So you can use SSH keygen command, SSH hyphen keygen command, and once you will hit enter, it will create the keys, right? And what you have to do now, you have to use the command SSH hyphen copy id admin at the rate node 1, node 2, node 3, whatever node you are managing, you can write over there. Once you will execute it, it will ask password of admin, and you have to create the admin user in your managed node also, right? So I already have created this and I copied the SSS, so now I'm cancelling this command. So let's see. Once you have once you have done this commands, so now you have make your managed node passwordless. So let's make an entry. So just create an file called Ansible, right? I have created, and inside Ansible you have to create the inventory file. Inventory, so inventory is, in inventory file you have to mention all your host, right? Which host you want to manage. So, so I have certain group like dev, test, prod, and balancer, right? So inside the dev group I have given my node 1. Inside test group I have given node 2. Inside prod I have given 3 and 4. In balancer group I have node 05 in balancer group, and this is the web server group. And inside web server we have prod. It means prod is the member of web server group, right? So here we have mentioned node 3 and node 4 in prod, and node 3 and node 4 is the host of prod group, right? And prod group is the member of web server. So inside web server, node 3 and node 4 will automatically come, right? I'm getting this. Once you have make the inventory, you have to you have to make a configuration file, right? So I have ansible.cfg files which we have to create. Ansible.cfg file, right? In Ansible.cfg file, you have to write these particular blocks. Inventory, you have to give the path of your inventory where you have make your inventory. Right now we have make the inventory file, right? So you can give the location. Remote user is admin or whatever user you have created. Ask underscore pass is false. Roles underscore path, these are the path of your roles. We'll talk about this later once once we discuss about the roles, okay? And these are privilege escalation block. Just becoming method sudo become user root become underscore ask underscore pass equals to false, right? You do not have to mug up these files. You generally go here in your master server. So in your master server, there is a main configuration file, that is cd/etc ansible. Inside ansible, you will get ansible.cfg file. Just open this file and you can copy these things, default, and whatever the things you require, like I need inventory, right? Sudo ask pass, remote user, and all kind of things. So I can take it from here. No need to copy everything. And once you go in block privilege underscore escalations, you can search it, right? So you can copy this and uncomment this line. Once you have done this and save and quit your file, right? Now let's check if Ansible is working or not. So there is a ad hoc command Ansible -m module. So ping is the module which will check the connectivity. In which servers? I want all servers. So it will show you the connectivity. If all managed nodes are okay and configured properly, it will give the successful messages. So right. So in all node we get the success message, right? So we are done with our Ansible configuration. So now I'll show you something about the ad hoc command. So without uh, without running, I mean without using playbook, without running any code, you can also use Ansible in the single line command, like Ansible. Let's say for example Ansible -m, there is a module called command -a is argument. Let's say I want to see some files from manage host. Let's say I want to check etc slash hosts file in node1. Let's see. So inside our inventory there is a dev group, right? So we have to pass the dev group. Let's see what is the output of this command. So here we get output. In dev 1 we have only one row, right? And this is the entry. If you want to see for all, instead of dev you can put all. It will give output from all this in a single command itself. So there are so many modules in Ansible we will talk about in the module session. There is a like if you want to make any file, there is a file module. If you want to copy any file from one place to other place, from source to destinations, so there is a copy command, there is a copy module. So there are so many modules. We will talk about it in our next video. So let's prepare your lab and let me know if you have any doubt and you are getting any difficulty while creating your lab. Once you have done with this, we can practice our Ansible session in your local machine, right? So make your environment and practice it. So in our next session, we will talk about module. So stay tuned for our next videos. Thank you very much.